I'm joined right now by Matt from Team Liquid after the first game this week. You guys beat Tip pretty handily. Took them a while to get out here. You guys had Weldon at the studio or at the offices this week. What was that a factor in, and why you guys look so confident today?
Definitely a factor. The way our team operates now is definitely, under that heavy influence of Weldon and his sports, psychology. So, yeah, very happy to have his help.
Yeah. He's kind of the new hotness right now. Everybody's talking about him. He's doing stuff with Ember. TSM fans are sad when he's not around. Do you feel like he deserves all this hype? And also, by the same token, like if he's working with all the different teams, aren't you all guys going to get better? And then none of you are better because everybody's stronger?
I'd say somewhat of that. I guess he is getting passed around quite a bit. But, yeah, I mean, I think every team really needs basically just the training he gives. Yeah. It's really just not about, getting better mechanically or even, like, knowledge. It's just about how to be a human being, pretty much.
Yeah. And I think a lot of LCS pros don't really know how to do that, right?
Definitely.
Struggling to be a human being. Now, it was very obvious at the start of the split that you guys had a lot of raw talent and you could pull stuff off, but it did feel like the kind of like synergy or like the team cohesion was missing. Now that we are, so far into the split, do you feel like that stuff is finally coming into play?
Yeah, I think we're definitely improving a lot. The way we communicate as rookies to the more experienced, like Piglet, it's just been around forever, and we're all three of us, the rookies, this is our first time being on the LCS stage. So I think enough time has passed to where, yeah, all that jitters, all that inexperience is, just kind of just shaving off.
There's nothing that really requires as much synergy, I think, as the bot lane situation in game. You're obviously playing with Piglet. Little bit of language barrier. I mean, Piglet's English is pretty good now, but do you ever feel like there's any kind of issue between you two, or like it's hard for you guys to communicate?
No way. Like, there's definitely no time in game where I'm like not understanding him. Okay. I definitely understand him, and he always understands me. So there's not really an issue. I'd say pretty much how our communication goes is in lane. I'll ask him questions. He'll say yes or no, or he'll say something. Yeah, he'll just say something to me that I need to know. And then out of laning phase, I'll just try to see what he wants, and then I'll just make some sort of decision, and yeah, we all follow through with it.
Yeah. What do you think that their decision to take Bard from you was? I mean, I guess the impression is that you are very strong with him now, and that it's just kind of funny because last year Bard was like looked down as just this kind of joke thing. Yeah. Now we're seeing him get counterpicked. Do you feel like that is really validating for Bard?
I'd say Bard is mostly a mechanically, like most supports like Janna, like Soraka, there's a very low skill cap required to play that champion. But for Bard, it's much, much higher. And you just need to be able to put in a lot of games on Bard. And most support players, especially in this region, just don't really put that much time into just one champion. So that's something that I did. Like, I would play Bard just for fun throughout my challenger career, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bard, very, very fun champion. And after I played that many games, I got good enough on him, I guess. So yeah, Bard's a pretty good champion.
You mentioned Janna and Soraka specifically. Adrian has received a lot of criticism from people for, people that say, oh, he just plays Janna and Soraka, he's not as good or something like that. But what do you feel about his decision to play so much of those champions?
I think those champions are very. It's basically what IMT needs.
Yeah.
It very suits the IMT playstyle. So, the way the fans can think about it is IMT is centered around Huni and Reignover, and the rest of the team kind of just fits around them.
Yeah. Finally, as we were walking out here a little bit earlier to set up for this interview, I met your aunt. She introduced herself to me. She also said I'm supposed to take you to Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is a thing she wants you to do with some of your friends. Is that something you would be interested in?
I mean, sure. If that's an invite, Travis, I'll definitely take it.
I mean, it's not an invite. It's like just an inquiry. You could consider it an inquiry, not an invite. I mean, we can talk more about it later, but...
I mean, if you don't want to hang out with me, Travis, that's fine.
I mean, I didn't say that, all right? There's kind of this in-between thing where I'm unsure about the commitment that would be involved in doing this thing, and,
I see. Okay, so when your schedule's open, Travis, just DM me.
Okay. We'll figure it out. Are your DMs open?
My DMs are open to everybody.
Really? Okay. So everyone can DM you to go to the Rocky Horror Picture Show that watches this interview?
Yeah, anybody.
Very good. Well, thank you so much, Matt, for the interview. Congratulations on the win. For everyone else watching, this is Yahoo Esports.